Welcome back for another week of Very Hot Vocab. It's your favorite teacher, Amara, here, and today I am giving you a lesson on the history of perfume. We are in Paris, France, and I'm going to take you on a tour of the Perfume Museum and then even take a class learning how to make my own perfume. So come along with me. Perfumery is one of the oldest arts in the world, and its origins can be dated back to ancient Egypt. They had an impact on social, political, and religious life throughout the empire, as priests in ancient Egypt used the fragrant fumes of incense to communicate with the gods. Perfume arrived in Europe when the Crusaders returned in the 13th century. Upon their return from the Holy War in Palestine, they brought back with them perfume samples that soon became a hit. They then dispersed these exotic treasures to England, Italy, and France, and this discovery was timely as European cities became increasingly smelly. The arrival of these perfumes proved to be providential. During the Renaissance, the popularity of perfume was revived, and France became the epicenter of perfume development and culture, a position it has retained ever since. From the Renaissance to the 19th century, the way people wore perfume and the type of fragrances were unisex, and men and women wore them indiscriminately. During the 18th century, French-made perfume exploded onto the international scene, making the country the epicenter of perfume creation. After learning a little bit about the history of perfume, I decided to take a perfume making class at a place called Candora. They teach you the art of blending, and you have the freedom to choose which scents you're drawn to, and the fun of mixing and matching until you design the fragrance that suits your style. So we started out by doing blind smell tests. They hand out the little sticks with a scent on the end, and we tried to identify what the scent was. This is where I learned I am very bad at identifying scents and describing them. I had no idea what most of them were, but we smelled anything from tobacco leaf to marine scents that were more like the ocean. There were a lot of florals and citruses. Ultimately, I settled on 3 of my favorite fragrances, which were vetiver, oud, and grapefruit. So here are the measurements to make my own concoction, which was so fun. I learned that fragrance notes are the individual scent layers of ingredients that make up a fragrance. They're basically the building block and contribute to its overall scent profile. So fragrance notes are categorized into top notes, heart notes, and base notes. They all contribute to the development and longevity, but basically have to do with how long this scent takes to evaporate off of you. So base notes will last the longest. They won't evaporate until around after 6 hours. Here I am trying to mix my 3 components together. I am a girl who's always been attracted to more manly scents, even though in perfume everything is actually unisex. Even cologne does not mean it's for men. It just means that the fragrance oils are mixed differently and don't last as long. As you can see, I am making a mess, but here I am. Voila! I finally have my completed perfume. Thanks for learning all about perfume with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. And until next week, head to onlyfans.com/veryhotvocab. Bye, guys.